Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be working with Sketch 18 from the Sketch Support series by Alison Davis for Scrapbook Generation. So I'm going to be starting out with this one-page sketch, which is a free sketch on the Scrapbook Generation website. I will link all of that below. Also, if you head over to Alison's blog, she has 5 different takes on this sketch and lots of detailed information about how she changed up the sketch to fit her needs. And also, I think this one has a YouTube video, so I'll link her YouTube channel down below as well. Feel free to join in. I feel like this is a class because it is there's so much information. You get the free sketch, you get the 5 ways to change the sketch up, you get the video, you get a Facebook group where you can share your take on the sketch, your layouts. Yeah, I just think it's kind of like a free class, so I've been treating it as such, and it's on my list of classes to finish up. So here we go. For this particular one-page sketch, I am going to I'm sorry, my dog might bust in here in a minute. The fireworks are going off and he's losing his marbles. If he does, I will pause. Okay, so there is what was I saying? Okay, so here we can see that I am starting with this older Echo Park All About a Boy collection from Lori Whitlock. I have extra papers added in there that I felt like went with that when I was cleaning up some of my patterned paper stash. And I stuck pretty close to the sketch for this. Here is what I have down so far. It's not much. I used the yellow sheet as a background, which is the back of this. I don't know what these are, spinners, game spinners paper, because I had 3 sheets of these. I must have got them from a clearance bin. Looks like they were 65 cents. So I have 3 of those. I have used this blue paper and cut that diagonally in half for the other part of my layout. And I cut it up a little bit more to use the blue side as a mat for my center photo. Can we see this? Is it in frame? Boy, oh boy. Okay, and then I took, I do have the sticker sheets, or some of them left. I have the alpha sheet. I don't know if I bought this as a collection or not. I have the alphabet sheet still, and I have used the border strips and cut off the bottom of the sheet. I do that often. And then I had a little bit left of that border sheet, and it's actually what I put my embellishments and title on for this layout. But I had like a little strip that was kind of like part of 2 different borders, and that's what I used along here. And of course it was only 12 inches, so it did not stretch the span of the corner to corner, so I just cut it in half and tucked it behind my photos to make it look like it goes all the way from corner to corner. So not actually a border strip, but kind of the leftover from the border strip, but I still think it just added a little something here to that join. And then I have 3 photos, just like the sketch calls for, and they are, let's see, 2.5 by 3.5, and I did cut them down to that size. I mounted the 2 outside ones on white, and I used patterned paper for the center one. And let's see what else I've got over here. I also used a little bit of this rub-on sheet from Fancy Pants, and it is also from a collection called About a Boy, not All About a Boy. So, and I just tucked some things inside of here because I'm keeping that with this. I have nothing else to go with that, so it stays with this collection. Kind of put them all together. So I am going to finish up this layout with you And I will maybe tuck the sketch in off to the side so we can kind of keep track of what we're doing here. How's that? Okay. So for my project focus, I am working with photos from April of 2019. That was my project focus back in June, and I'm carrying it through because I didn't get much scrapping done in the month of June. Not much for me. I realized 11 layouts is probably plenty for a lot of people, but I was hoping to get more done, so I'm continuing with the same focus. Project focus is these April photos for my grandson's first year layout from 2019. My class focus is the sketch support series by Alison Davis. I'm continuing that until I'm all caught up. And my product focus is using up alphabets. So for my title, I used some of what I had left from this Happy Life Thickers sheet, and this is all I have left of 2 packs of thickers in the blue. It comes with a blue side and a white side, but the white side still has quite a bit left. The blue side's almost all used up, so I've just been trying to get through that, and didn't have any A's left, so I turned my V's upside down and just put little bits of Z's in there. What else can I tell ya? I think that's about it. Okay, so I'm going to start adhering my title down. So that was the first part of my title, was this blue thicker Happy Life navy. Who doesn't love a navy alpha? I just think that this is so, it's almost like navy is kind of like an extra neutral. Feels like it goes with all kinds of stuff. Can we say navy is the new black? No? Alright. So my title is Backyard Boy and His Toys. And I had a hard time coming up with a title for this. It is actually Easter photos, and I wanted to include them but didn't want to make them Eastery because well, for one thing, I was kind of tired of the Easter photos. I had a lot. And also because it's not a super Eastery-ish kind of photos. They're more spring, I guess. That's where I'm at with that. So I'm going to put boy kind of over this way. And my and over here. So I don't know if you can hear that in the background. That is the Canada Day fireworks. It is Canada Day. It is dark. That's why you're getting a bit of a glare. I have my overhead lights on. I did not go to the Canada Day celebration because here in Alberta they have lifted the mask mandate, and I am not fully vaccinated. I could not get my first vaccination for a while because I kept getting put in quarantine. That's the beauty of working with children. And then I couldn't book my second vaccination until after the 28th of June. And so when I called on the 28th during my work day, I was called on my lunch break, and I couldn't get an appointment until the 7th of July, which is partway through my visit to see my grandbabies. So I will not be fully vaccinated yet, and so I didn't think that it was a good idea to go to a celebration full of I don't know how many people with no masks on when I'm not fully vaccinated and I'm going to see my grandchildren. That is why I'm being such a homebody party pooper. I do enjoy fireworks, so I would have loved to go. My husband, who is fully vaccinated, and our son, who is also fully vaccinated, are both at the festivities when I'm at home. And that's okay, because I want to do what's best for the little ones that I'm going to be holding in the next couple of weeks. And I don't want to take the risk. Safety first, right? So I will get my vaccination when I get back from Ontario. Be fully vaccinated then. I don't know how things are going in other areas of the world, but Canada is at all different levels in different provinces, and so I am going from a province that is completely opened up. I think some businesses are maintaining mask wearing for a little bit longer, but province-wide we are mask free. However, where I'm traveling to see my family, it is not the case. They are still not quite where we're at in terms of percentage of people who have had their vaccination, and so they're not as opened up as we are. So we'll just be sticking close to home, doing some small outings just with the littles. I think I'm gonna wait on that because I have some embellishing to do. So these are some of the stickers I pulled off of the sticker sheets. I don't know if I showed you both of them. I have the alphabet sticker sheet that I used these orange alphas with my title. I used the word "and," which was here, and his toys. And I don't know if you can tell, but this was actually an I, and I made it a T with a white gel pen because I didn't have any T's left. So there's another tip and trick on how to use your alphas wisely. And then from this sheet, I pulled just a few tiny bits and bobs. I might also use these, I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of going for a circle theme-ish for my, oops, sorry, that might have been loud. For my embellishments. On the sketch, it shows flowers and butterflies. I don't feel like this is a flowers and butterflies kind of layout. So that's not what I'm going to be using. So this is my some embellishments and some alphas that I'm going to use. What else do I got here? So here's where I wanted to start, is with these, oops, not that, with these bigger spinner thingies. I thought they would make good cluster bases. So I think I'm going to do just a tiny bit of a cluster on this side, which is not in the sketch, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe. I'm going to look and see what I like. So then I have this, which is another spinner, and this is the biggest one I had. I cut these out of, I'll show you in a second. So let me just lift this up a little. I'm going to tuck that in there, I think. And then this one I want kind of in the corner there. So I cut them. This, as I showed you, was the back side of the spinner sheet. So I just cut part that was tucked under the wood paper, and I cut out 3 of those spinners to go. This one was like on the edge, so it's just like a partial one, but I thought it would be good for tucking in. And there you go. So that, and then these were circle elements from that rub-on sheet that I showed you from Fancy Pants. And so I, first of all, wasn't sure if they were going to work, so I was hesitant about putting them right onto my layout, but also that I wanted them to stand alone a little bit, so I put them onto cream cardstock, just a Recollections brand 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and then I also got to check that way if the rub-ons were still working, and they worked fine. So I have those circles, I have these circle elements, I also have, oops, excuse me. I also have these spinners that I think I'm going to try and get on here as well. This one has an alphabet on it, which I kind of like. I think I'm going to tuck it up under here. This one has like numbers, and it's not quite a circle, but it's circle-esque. So do I want it inked? I think so. I'm just using what is this one? Vintage Photo Distress ink for this layout. So that. let's put it, do I want it there or do I want it on the other side? Okay, so those, and then I was thinking I could use this because it's a circle shape, but even though it's not a spinner or a gear and doesn't really have anything to do with my layout, I thought I could tuck it kind of under here and just use the circle element of it. So let me just ink the top edge of that. So it kind of matches. I didn't ink this one because it's already brown. I don't think we would really notice. So I'm going to glue these down now. Although that was, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. It's the second time I've bumped the microphone. I don't know what I did differently when I set up my space this time, but so here is that one. Kind of over and under kind of a deal. Maybe. A, B, C, D, E, F. There. Okay, and then this one. There we go. So there's that. Now, what else do I want from here? I don't know. I'm going to set the sticker sheet aside. For now, I'm going to add some of these rub-on circles that I had. Maybe I will ink the edges of these as well so they look like they match better with what I'm bringing out here. So I put the rub-ons onto cream cardstock, and then I, so what is this? Oh, that's the bit. Let's cover that up. And then I cut them out, or punched them out, I guess, with a circle punch. And after I got them out with a circle punch, I put them I put them through the Xyron machine to, is this one glued down? It is not. Here. Well, it is a little bit. Why did I only glue part of it? Sometimes I'm super strange. So I put it through the Xyron sticker maker thingy, and so they're just like little bits of circles punched out on cardstock, rub-ons on cardstock, and then ran through this Xyron to make them into kind of like stickers, right? So they're already adhesive. Oops. And yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And another blue one. Oops. I'm gonna tuck that under there. And question, am I still in frame? We're gonna check. Hang on. Okay, let's move this back up a little bit, and I'll move this out of the way because I think it's causing a shadow. Alright, so let's see how we're doing. So I can toss this out. This was my circles. And then I have these little bits of sticker, which I've already inked and stuck to my sticker sheet. That was my title sheet. And this also has, so this is like a pie chart thingy. So that makes a good circle element as well. And then this one is a sticker spinner. it is too close to that color, so I'm going to switch spots with this green one. And take that under there, maybe under, and over. And this one now is too close, I think. So I'm going to change it out with maybe the red one. Not convinced that's the answer either. Okay, under, over. And maybe not. Ugh. Sorry, my arms are like taking up the whole screen, I'm sure. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? So we've got 3 kind of circle clusters as opposed to the 2 that we have on here. I have a little bit of embellishing, so I'm going to take this date sticker, which is like a tab sticker that I already stamped on, and I'm going to put it here. There's a lot of blank space in this photo, so I'm going to put this little go 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 banner under here because he is definitely always on the go. I'm going to take these busy boy words stickers and I'm going to put them on top of these 2 circles, and I am going to add some stars to my title. Put them both over there, maybe. Okay, here we go. That's it for that sheet of things. Now I have my journaling on here. The journaling is to the left of the embellishments. So I don't know if I want them, I think I might want them just like on top of the embellishments. I don't know. Maybe this one needs to go closer in here or tuck up here. And they can kind of go on top. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to do this way. The journaling reads, on the afternoon of Easter Sunday, Quentin enjoyed his new spring toys in the backyard. He loved his bubble machine, but was still very interested in the boxes Daddy had in the garage. So here he is kind of playing on his mat. He made his way over to where his dad was cleaning up the garage. Spring cleaning, I suppose. And there we have it. Some good journaling. And now I need a new home for this fella. I'm just gonna tuck him under here. Maybe even like definitely better there. Okay, so we got that. We have a title, we have photos, we have journaling, we have a date. Okay, I feel like we're almost done here. What else do I got? I have some sprinkly bits. Let's see, could not clearly decide on what enamel dots I wanted. Okay, so these blue ones are from the Paper Studio. These ones are Doodlebug and these ones are Eyelet Outlet. Let's see, where do I want them? Maybe in the middles of my spinners. What do you think? Too big? Too big. And this one. Oh, I like that. See? More circle bits. Just gives a little bit of a different dimension to the layout. And I think I'll add a yellow one over here. Maybe a white one up here. It's kind of an off-white. It's not really white. Nothing on here really is. And there we go. What about this one? I could do a blue one. I haven't done a blue yet. Let's do a blue one for this orange circly thing. And then maybe a white again in this one. Too big? Not quite too big. Still good. Still see a little bit of the brown around it. Hard to get on there. Okay. And then I kind of want one in here too, or over here. So, let me just see. Maybe a little red one, or dark orange, whatever you want to call this. The center. There. Okay. Now over here, do I want enamel dots over here? What am I going to do with these ones? Maybe I can... Let's try this. How about one here? A yellow one. And an orange. Okay. Switch those over because that's pretty close to the orange and the yo-yo. And such finicky bits, hey? Okay, so I think that's it for this layout. Let's see how we did. So I did the half and half diagonally. I added a border sticker and cut it in the middle so that it would reach end to end, corner to corner. Instead of 2 embellishment clusters, I put 3 embellishment clusters of circles. I have the 3 2.5 by 3.5 photos matted. I have my journaling. I have my title. I have my date. I think this is the end of this layout. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you'd click that like button to give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to find Alison Davis and her sketch support series, please click the show more button under this video description, and you will find the links to the things that we talked about. If you have a question or a comment, please leave it below and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. And if you would like to see more of my videos, it would really make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click that subscribe button and then be sure to hit the notification bell if you would like to know every time a new video goes up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye for now.